Hi, I'm Mike Reed, and this is your operational update for Tuesday, June 16th. Let me start off by today is my last shift, so I'm just glad to be able to give you this messaging, and you'll have somebody else giving you this update tomorrow. Starting over here in Division Delta, so this is still our uncontained piece of fire. The bulk of our resources are working in here, hand crews and a combination of engines. And we're continuing to patrol and mop up along that line. The more time we can get in there and mop up those spots, the more successful and the better it's looking. We're not seeing a lot of smoke coming out of here, and we're really close to turning the corner on this. Coming down across into Division Zulu, we did show additional containment at the upper end. So this now Zulu is showing containment along the entire perimeter. We do have resources in here that are continuing to also patrol and mop up along that line. Just making sure that, with this red flag warning that we're in, just making sure that there's something that we didn't miss, or if something pops up, we get right on it, mop it up, and help secure that edge. Coming down into Division Alpha, you have the community of Crawford and then Fort Robinson here. Also very similar to Zulu. We're continuing to patrol along, especially with our values here. The residences, community, and the state park here. We are patrolling along, mopping up, making sure that line is safe. I know it sounded redundant with the mop up, but I do want to point out this piece of fire that's on the south side of Highway 20 here. This is where all those cottonwoods are. We are showing containment on that. So you still see some smoke with the proximity to Highway 20, but we're more than comfortable with the edge. Those smokes are pretty well interior, and it's no threat to the line, so we did show containment here. Moving into Fort Robinson, even though we are showing containment, we're continuing to maintain a presence, especially with the traffic that we're seeing on 20 and with the visitors that are coming into the state park. So we are maintaining a presence there and continuing to work that fire's edge around and make sure that if there is something that does pop up with the dry weather, we'll be able to get right on it. One thing I do want to point out, with Highway 20 open, we just asked, we still have firefighters that are working on the roadway, so please help us just to reduce speeds. And we ask that you don't pull off on the side of the roadway. It just creates some traffic hazards there. So if we need to come through this corridor, just keep your speeds down and just continue to move. And then into Division Juliet, this part in particular, so this is White River Road. There is some residences down here. We're continuing to keep resources down in here, patrolling, and just make sure we didn't miss anything. This piece of line, we do have Dozer line here still, but we had worked this direct and it's really looking good. And then lastly, this piece in the grass, it's been sitting there pretty cold for days, and we're feeling really pretty good, and that takes us back up to the start. For our nights, for the foreseeable future, we do see keeping some night resources out there, especially around the residences. It helps to give a little bit of peace of mind and just to make sure that everything stays in the lines. And that's your operational update for Tuesday, June 16th.